Happy Sunday, everybody. This is Scott Grossberg, author of The Most Magical Secret, 4 Weeks to an Ecstatic Life. We've had lots of discussions online recently in our private Facebook group about fear, and people have been asking, how do you deal with that? Today, I want to share with you one specific technique that has served me well and has served a lot of people that I've done coaching with, from elected officials to corporate heads to meeting planners, and I think that it will serve you well as well. And it comes, the whole idea from it came about from a study that was done in Russia, apparently, and in a practice they put into place that was named artificial reincarnation. So let me give you a quick bit of background. What would happen is that certain individuals were put under hypnosis, and we're not going to do any hypnosis here, but certain individuals were put under hypnosis, and in that altered state, in that trance state, when their critical faculties had been bypassed, they were told that they had been reincarnated as certain individuals with special skills. So, for example, maybe a famous pianist was suggested to them, and they were told that they had taken all of those musical skills and had brought them into this life. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of the study from Russia, nor the artificial reincarnation techniques which I've studied. Instead, I want you to imagine that you're able to get on stage and speak with confidence and with no fear. Imagine that you're able to conduct a meeting and you're able to do that with confidence and no fear. Imagine that you're able to present an idea, pitch a concept, ask for a raise, again with confidence and with no fear. So how does this work for you and in the context of The Most Magical Secret? Well, I alluded to it in the book, and I've written about it before, and it's simply coming up with a mentor. Now, we've all got heroes. At least you should have heroes. Everyone's got heroes. I want you, for a particular task, well, let's just use public speaking as an example. If you're going to do some public speaking and you've got to challenge public speaking, I want you to find somebody who you believe is the ultimate mentor for you, living or dead, but somebody that you believe would be the perfect person to deliver the very presentation or pitch or conduct the meeting that it is that you want to do. So, a lot of people tell me that they believe Bill Clinton is a phenomenal public speaker. Let's just use him as an example. It has nothing whatsoever to do, by the way, with political affiliation. Let's just use the man and his ability to present publicly. What you would do is you would study him. You would literally study his characteristics, his mannerisms, his intonation, his rhythm, the content and quality of the speeches themselves. You need to get to know Bill Clinton, if that's going to be your role model, intimately. And once you do that type of background, and you do it yourself, you do the research online, you maybe read an autobiography or a biography. Once you do that type of research, you can then formulate in your head the patterns that need to be replicated and taken on and adapted and adopted by you. Now, here's the interesting thing with all this. You will never find a role model that you don't already see the same qualities or recognize the same aspects in yourself. I'm going to say that again. You will never find a role model without also being able to recognize his or her same qualities and strengths in yourself. Now, here's the fun part. Once you do the study, once you do the background research, and you find the individual that you want to replicate, when the time comes, all you're going to do is pretend you're that person. So in this case, using our example of Bill Clinton, if you're going to walk out on stage in front of thousands of people and you're scared to death, it will no longer be you walking out on stage. It will be you as Bill Clinton walking out on stage. And because you've studied his strengths, because you've studied his mannerisms, because you've studied the way he speaks, because you've studied the way he pauses, the way he smirks, you will begin to take on his confidence, his air of dignity, his stature, and suddenly all of that fear and all that indecision and all that lack of confidence melts away. I personally guarantee that if you will start playing with this concept of just becoming somebody else, it will serve you incredibly well. Now, I am not suggesting that you take on the persona of someone forever. In fact, here's what you're going to find. Here's the beauty of all this. Again, using our public speaking scenario, you might start out imagining yourself as Bill Clinton. Eventually, that habit and pattern of success that you will begin to see as you make your public presentations will start to become you. And soon, you're not going to need the Bill Clinton persona anymore. Soon it will be you with confidence and with ease. So I want to wrap this up because it's a very simple and easy to apply process. I want you to take the time this week to start finding role models that you can use in various scenarios where you don't already have confidence and you don't already feel at ease. It's a marvelously effective, marvelously powerful technique that furthers your choice to live a life as a magician. And by the way, if you want to be a magician and you don't feel comfortable with that, start looking for people out in the world that you think are already consistently successful, great magicians, and replicate what they're doing to manifest and create and get the desired outcomes that they want. Now, go out, make it a great week.